Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Okay.
Thank you. I have an exterior door that's on a sunroom, and it's an 8-foot Anderson door, full glass. And the problem is, when the windows are open. If someone doesn't hold the door when they open it, and the wind is blowing in that direction, it swings open violently. And also, when you go to close it, or when you open it, the wind's blowing the other way, and you let go, it slams shut. So I found this closer, and I saw your review, and it's the LCN 4040, and I think it has backdraft adjustments. So what I'm looking for is a closer that will, starting at about 20 degrees when you open it, reduce the swing open, and the same thing for closing. Is this a closer that I should be considering using? Will that do that?
Probably no to the former, and definitely no to the latter. What is the degree of opening now?
Well, it goes 0 to 90.
Okay, but it won't. It's physically stopped at 90. A wall
or
something.
It'll there's a slider on the.
Okay.
On the.
So the problem with the it's called Backcheck. The problem.
Backcheck, yeah.
The problem with what your specification is it doesn't kick in at 20. It kicks in at about 70.
Right.
And you can set how much it kicks in, but it doesn't kick in until about 70.
So that means that if someone were to open up the door and not hold it securely, it would swing violently open for the first 70 degrees.
I don't think it would swing violently because it's going to be under hydraulic pressure.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. See, my concern is that a kid or a dog is going to get killed by this door.
It's a real concern. You know, and a door closer is, what you could do is order that closer with the Backcheck. You can set that Backcheck valve so that it really grabs at 70, but you could also set the spring tension so that it takes a substantial amount of force, like 12 plus pounds, to just move the door in an open position.
Okay.
So you can increase
I don't know
the
what
spring
throw.
rate.
Yeah, I don't know what throw. I mean, does that make it like you have to shove the door open, or it's not completely ridiculous, right?
12 pounds would be well more than 100% beyond what would be permissible in building construction.
Because you couldn't exit in an emergency. Yeah.
No, not that. The amount of force it takes to open a door.
Okay.
Yeah.
But either way, this particular model would be something that would serve the purpose.
It doesn't meet your original outline, but I think that it will certainly be better than nothing. But it's not the right hardware to use to control a door from wildly swinging open and crashing into something. An overhead stop is what you would use. It's a slide track sort of principle. In terms of keeping the door from slamming shut, the closer will certainly help.
Do you have a recommendation for me?
Not really. If you've got a 40-mile-an-hour wind, I don't have a piece of hardware that, if that door was ajar, that's going to keep it from open, close, slam, slam, slam. I don't have anything. The key is that the door is never left in the ajar condition, and the closer will do that. Every time it's open, you let it go, it will close and latch the door. And I think that in itself solves the problem, because the door is not left ajar unless you've stuck something in the opening, or you're standing.
No, I'm not looking to. No, we don't typically do that. And I know that the model that we were looking at actually has a feature that you can lock it open if you want, but that's not a big concern for me. My concern is that people tend to not hold the handle very securely sometimes, and the door blows right out of their hand.
Must be really windy where you are.
Yeah, we're right on the water, and there's a prevailing southern wind, which is right where it opens the door, and occasionally a northerly wind that slams it shut subsequently, but it depends.
Yeah, I would be really surprised if adding this closer we're talking about with the Backcheck feature didn't solve the problem. Right now you have nothing on the door?
Correct.
Yeah, well, I would suggest that you at least put hardware on the door and then judge, if you have to take additional measures.
I don't know what additional measure there would be. But,
well, what that would be increasing the spring rate. So you could have the amount of force it takes to open it be something moderate, something that, is handicap compliant, or you can increase that spring rate so there's wow, it takes more pressure, more force to open the door.
Right. Okay. So it sounds like I'm on the right track. Yeah. It sounds like I'm on the right track. It's just not exactly what I said, but it sounds like it'll mitigate the problem substantially.
I believe that it'll cure it permanently.
Good. All right, great. All right, listen, thank you so much. I know you don't know me from anybody, but I really appreciate it, and I like your YouTube channel.
Oh, I appreciate it. I look forward to earning that, sir. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program.